Hey Campfire Strummer, and in this video we're going to look at a real campfire burner really, and it's none other than Rockin' All Over the World, made popular by Status Quo, but it was originally written by none other than John Fogerty from Creedence Clearwater Revival. And I'm going to show it in, it's not so much of an electric guitar version, but more of acoustic, so you can get that campfire singing along and having fun. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, this is only 3 chords, and I'm doing it in the key of G. I believe Status Quo done it in the key of C, and John Fogerty, on at least one version I've seen, is in the key of D. So I've only put it down just to suit my voice, even though that's not a concert singer or anything like that. So you can adjust it to wherever it suits your voice. Alright, so we're going to do a G, and I recommend getting your G like this for the way I'm going to do it, and I'll play in a minute then explain what I do. So your second finger is on string 5 there, fret 2. Your third finger, string 6, fret 3, and your pinky up there on string 1, fret 3. So there's your G, your C chord is just your normal C chord, and your D chord. Alright, so let me play a little bit of it, and then we'll get into the way to do it. Alright, here we go. Sorry, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so you can see I've done a little bit different than your typical the rockier version that's done normally on an electric guitar that you probably associate this song with. Alright, so all it is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the C chord, here we G, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. So what do we got? G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2. Okay, so 2 measures of G, 2 measures of C, 1 measure D, 1 measure, did I say that right? 2 measures of G, 2 measures of C, 1 measure of G, 1 measure of D before we do another 2 measures of G. Alright, and that repeats the whole song, so which makes this a really easy one to get under your fingers, but also you don't have to think too much because it's just that pattern all the way through. Alright, so the only, before I get to that, let's look at this. All it is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, alright, so it's just your down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strum. Very, very simple there. But what I'm doing here on the G chord is I'm adding some like embellishments in it. So the reason why I ask you to play it like this is because I'm going to put, so on beats 2 and 4, I'm going to drop my second finger and my first finger. So my first finger is, it's basically like a C chord, is your first 2 fingers. All right, and this gives like a G sus4 kind of embellishment. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you can think of that as like, that's where the drummer hits on the snare drum on beats 2 and 4. Alright, so when we create a campfire version of a song, especially an electric guitar driven song, we're going to have to take some liberties in what we do over here to keep moving that song along, because like sitting around the campfire, you're probably not going to have a full drum kit, bass player, anything like that with you. All right, it's generally going to be you, maybe another guitar player, but so it's just we need to incorporate other elements that we hear in that song into the strumming, and what we're going to do is add those embellishments on beats 2 and 4 to get that more driving rhythm instead of that it's just straight down up strum pattern. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right. Now from that you can go a little bit more if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that, especially up at full tempo. It moves along, drives quite well. All right. When you do the C, I often keep the pinky up on top. So I've got my first 3 fingers like a C chord, and then just throw that pinky on string 1, fret 3 there. It's still a C chord, and then I might just drop my 2nd finger down to the 3rd string, play that 2nd fret there to get that. Alright, and how I do that is I just slightly mute this 3rd string, the 4th string there with my 3rd finger, and keep just dropping that 2nd finger down on the 3rd string there. Okay, and then for the D, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to add another element, you can bring your pinky around onto the 4th fret there of the G string, yeah, the 3rd string there, and do the same sort of, get that that sort of bluesy shuffle thing going on. All right, so it's fairly easy. You can keep it straight. And then just the main one that I would add in is just that G. Alright? And here we are, and here we are, and here we go. Not everybody getting the flow, here we go. Rockin' all over the world. Alright? Nice and simple, very easy, guaranteed to get the campfire singing. Alright, before I go, if you would like other song tutorials where they're really good starter songs for a campfire sort of guitar, hey, check out this link here. There's several of them there that you can study for free, and they're using all 4 chords or less. So I've broken them down into really basic beginner. So what I mean by that is if you don't know these open shapes yet and you would like to play some songs, perfect for you. If you do know open chord shapes but you can't play a song yet, hey, it's also perfect for you. So I've designed it for that sort of skill level. Okay, if you already know how to play songs, it's probably not what you're after, but who knows, maybe. All right, so just follow this link here and you can get access to that. All right? But rocking all over the world, campfire version. Have fun with that. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.